Well, I am back. I was gone from YouTube for a while, but I'm back. So, today I wanted to make a video because I had gotten a couple of people, not on YouTube, but a couple of people that I know personally asking me about Instacart, a lot of questions. And so I figured, well, if I just make a video, then I can just show it. I can say, oh, go look at my channel and it's got everything in it. Because sometimes, texting back and forth is kind of a pain. So I figured, let me just get it out there. And it's kind of funny because two of the people that asked me, they've heard of it, but they've never used it, and so they didn't really understand it. And then when they used it themselves, they were like, oh my gosh, this is like so great, and I don't have to go anywhere, and blah blah blah. And and I'm not working right now, so what's the details? And because they know I do it, and it's like, all right, so let me put it out there. So for people who haven't heard about it, it's basically online shopping. And I know I had another video about this, but I kind of just want to get it from beginning to end, and so that it's all one video. So basically, it's online shopping. So you can go onto Instacart.com and order that way, because I've known customers that do that. It's kind of like the DoorDash for groceries, basically. So you can do that, or you can get the app. The app's probably the best thing, because I'm going to be honest with you, as a shopper, it's easier for me. This is just my personal opinion. There might be other people who do it and disagree, whatever, but this is my personal opinion. I find that when I'm shopping for people, it's easier if they have the app as well, because I send a lot of messages. We just had a big like tropical storm here, so it knocked a lot of power out from like widespread in the area. So places were slowly getting power back. So of course a lot of places are out of things right now, and and we're still in a pandemic on top of it. So I found that these last couple of days that I've been doing it since the storm, it's been really hard to find certain things. And it's always different. It's never the same. Like one day it's this, next day it's this. So it's always different. So I find that it's easier if the customer also has the app, because then I can message them and say, I'm sorry, because on the app, if people do it. Now, I was just telling one person today that was asking about it, because she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't get my cheese. What do I do? And I'm like, well, there should be a spot on the app that says missing items. And then somebody else I was talking to yesterday, they were like, oh, I wanted orange soda and they subbed with grape and I didn't approve that or whatever. And I go, well, let me give you a word of advice. Being that I am a shopper and I know what goes on that end of it, the best thing you can do, and this is why I recommend everybody gets the app, because the app has, okay, so let's use the soda example. So if you were to say, okay, I'm looking for a case of orange soda, the store brand or whatever. In this day and age, in this period we're going through, you're never sure if you're going to get that. So there should be something on the app. Now, I don't use it from the customer point of view, so I don't know exactly how it looks, but I know that I see it on my end when it comes up. So on the app, there should be a part that says, okay, you asked for orange soda. In the event that there isn't any orange soda, what is your second choice? What is your third choice? What is your fourth choice? So that way it comes up, because otherwise, Instacart will instantly fill that in as things that they feel are substitutes that are comparable to what you ordered. So if you're somebody who's like, well, I only like orange soda, I don't want Sunkist, I don't want whatever, I don't want Fanta, I want the store brand, and that's it. So then you can put in there refund. So if they don't have that soda, you get a refund. If you're someone who's like, oh, well, I might like, instead of the store brand, I do like Sunkist, so my second choice is Sunkist orange, and so on and so on. So that when I'm shopping, so that when a shopper, I'm not going to say me, so that when a shopper is shopping, they'll go to the store and they're like, okay, there's no store orange soda. Let me go and look and see what the next substitute is, and then they can get that. There have been times where there's nothing. There's a whole list of stuff, and none of it's there. And then then that's where the app comes in really handy, because there's a message bar on the app on my end, and I can click it and I can say, I'm really sorry, all of your choices are out. Is there something else that you would like? And then if you have the app, it will notify you that you haven't, well, it should notify you. I like I said, I can't speak for what it looks like on the customer side, because I don't know. I've never shopped Instacart. I've only delivered it. So, so it should notify you and say, oh, you have a message. And then you can click in it, and then you'll see the message that says, there's none left or something else. Now I know on the website, because I've had customers who said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm using the website. It's, it's a little bit slower than, I don't get instant notifications. But you still can chat that way. Now, the other thing I've noted, and of course you don't get it, like if you have the app, it comes right up on your phone and says, oh, you have a notification, where the website won't do that. It's still a fine choice. I mean, you still can use it. You can still order it. Not everybody wants to have it on their phone. I get it. I mean, with DoorDash, I don't want the app, so I just order on the phone, on the website. But I'm just telling you the pros and cons of each thing. The other good option about the app is that it allows you to send pictures. So, for instance, if somebody wants like ice cream bars, and lately there's been none of those, I can take a picture of the whole cooler where the ice cream bars would be, so that way they can see what's in there instead of me typing out whatever's in there. I just take a snapshot and I can send it off, and then they get it in their messages tab. I've heard from customers that use the website that they can't receive pictures. So these are just a little bit of the nuances that come with this and that. Again, like I said, if you're more comfortable using the website, by all means use it. But I'm just letting you know what the differences are. So basically that's what it is. So whether you use the app or you go online to the website, you can grocery shop, and you pick your store, you pick where it is, you pick what you want, you pay out right on the app or online, and they usually give you a time period. Now, I know I know they were backed up a little bit, so you couldn't get same day. However, now they started a new service that says if you pay extra, you can get it same day within like 2 hours or something. The fees, I don't know what they are. Like I said, I don't use it personally, so I couldn't tell you. I just know that they do have that option. So let's just say you don't do the rush order or whatever. So generally it is a couple of day leadway. From what I've known, again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. But let's just say it's within a couple days or a day. They probably have a window that, like different appointment times you pick. And then you're done. Then, you don't have to go to the store. So then what happens is the people that are shoppers, it will come up. So you pick your hours. As a shopper, you decide, I'm not going to work today. I'll work tomorrow or whatever it is. I mean, I've been off since Sunday and today's Tuesday, and I'm not going back till Friday. So you pick what you want when you want to work. Excuse me, if you want to do one order and stop, well, that's your thing. Somebody asked me what you get paid. Now, I'm going to save that towards the end of the video, but I'm just going to say briefly that it depends on what you put into it. It depends on what orders you accept, how many, how often. It really just depends on what you put into it. And every order varies in price. So there's no set thing. Like, you know what I mean? You can't say, oh, well, this store does this and this store has this amount. No, it's all different. So there really isn't a cut and dry answer to that. I will break it down more further on. So then what happens is the people that are shoppers, they get a note,